This is the beautiful Maureen Waititu, who has been in the public spotlight after the breakup with the father of his two sons, Frankie. So Frankie went to rant on his Instagram that Maureen Waititu had denied him a chance to see his sons. Well, this did not go well with Maureen, and she said she's not going to let Frank get away with it. So she decided to speak her truth, and this is what she wrote. My mantra has always been simple. I am comfortable with being the villain in the story that I know my truth. I have also been the one to protect those I love, but everything has a limit, and my limit is now. I will no longer participate in gaslighting campaigns at the expense of my mental health and that of my kids. But on the other hand, I have been gripped by fear of speaking out, fear of the unknown, and fear of stepping into the fighting ground, but that also ends right here, right now. A lot of people who I deeply respect have asked me not to respond to the constant setups that my ex-partner has been putting me through for me to be constantly bullied on social media with facts that he knows are misleading and with the intention to hurt me, my kids, and my brand. But this time around, I am doing it. After thinking through carefully about the entire picture, today I'm here to say enough. Enough for me and enough for all women and parents in general going through mental and emotional torment and humiliation as they do everything right by themselves and those they love. There's also quite a number of parents and children who have also reached out to tell me their similar stories, how it has affected them, and thus I'm not here for the pity party or to defend myself, but to be a voice to many women and children who don't have a platform like mine, that is by setting the record straight once and for all. I'm not perfect, but I have done everything by the book and with sensitivity, but all I have received from my ex-partner is disrespect, despise, and never in a million years did I think that I'd be constantly living in fear, uncertainty, and judgment because of fabricated stories and false narratives. Please note, being a parent is about protecting your children and according them their rights, which include the right to health, education, family life, play and recreation, and adequate standard of living, and to be protected from abuse and harm. As a mother who knows the pain of giving birth and raising them, I will protect my children, my peace, my mental and emotional health at whatever cost. I'm also never going back to the dark place I was forced into a year ago, and I pray that my story becomes a healing journal to those who have no idea on what to do in circumstances like mine. Since the 10th of August, the father of my kids refused to support our kids. He threw us out of the home we were living in, even after trying to get him to sit down with my lawyer to come up with a structure to raise our kids, and now he has put a narrative about me denying him access to our kids on our son's birthday post, which he knows is untrue. We moved out, he's never bothered to find out. I have always respected Frankie, but I am no longer going to protect someone who keeps exposing me to people who don't even know half of the truth. This is wrong and it needs to end once and for all. May this be a lesson to parents who won't hold their end of the bargain. May it be a lesson to cyber bullies who gang up on things they do not understand. May it be a lesson to irresponsible journaling. May it be a lesson about toxic parenting and mental manipulation. And may it be about standing up and speaking for those who can speak for themselves. From now on, I am unmoved, unshaken, and unbroken for me and my boys. I have put up a video on my YouTube channel breaking down everything. It goes live at 8 p.m. You've heard Maureen's side of the story after Frank accused her of not allowing him to see the kids, especially during the birthday of their son. And one thing that happens in these scenarios, when two parents are fighting, you always find that the kids suffer most, and nothing hurts a kid like parents who are fighting for their attention. It really tortures them mentally, and I hope that parents can always come together and find a solution so that their differences do not affect the children. For Maureen and Frankie, we hope after all this they're going to sit down and come up with a solution that will help both them and also their kids. So don't forget to subscribe and stay here, as I will be updating you as this story progresses. Please subscribe.